right, everybody, welcome back. This is Josiah Sweet, Denquavy Lay here. One of the next things that we really wanted to go over with folks is when is the appropriate time to go see a lead based on age. Some other factors can come into account, maybe based on which area there's a distance, stuff like that. The first thing I always like to say is that, again, I've said this in previous videos, I don't want to judge a lead. I don't want to judge it based on the age, but there are better times to see certain age groups, and that's just common sense. I know Denquavy's been in the business for a long time. I even asked him before we started filming this, you ain't going to see an 83-year-old at 7 o'clock at night, a single female. It's just not, don't be smart, be logical about when you're going to see folks. And so when I start knocking, if I can get an appointment early, like an 8 or 9, I love that because I really don't want to knock on a door before that time.
Right.
First time I'm going to be knocking on a door is right around 10 o'clock. That's just what I feel comfortable with. Once it's dark outside, that's when I'm stopping. I'm going to knock up until dark, and that's when I'm going to be. Those are my timetables.
But during daylight saving times, it's going to get dark at 5:36. So that's not necessarily. I would still knock at dark during those times because it's just dark. It's not late.
Right. So one of the things that I always try to do once the days get a little bit shorter is I really want to schedule my late appointment. So if I'm out during Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, my whole goal during the day is who am I going to get. Like if I see a single female that's home or not single, but a married female that's home at 3 o'clock, and I know her husband's not home till 5:30, perfect. Ma'am, I really don't want to go over this information with you without your husband present. Let's get over here around 6:30, give him a little bit of time to get home. So now I've covered my dark hours with still being able to see somebody, and it makes it a little bit more comfortable for you. Just because I know new agents, when they hear knocking at dark, that's something that they get a little bit fearful of. Don't be fearful of it, especially when it gets dark at 5:30 or 6 o'clock.
It's not late.
It's not late, but if you want to feel more comfortable, focus on trying to set an appointment during the day.
So go there earlier and set the appointment, like I said, for later.
That's right.
Your day's filled up.
So one of the next things that you really want to focus on is, okay, what is prime? What's prime time? What is prime time in this business? What are the best hours to work?
Right now, I feel like the best time to work is like from 3 to 7:30.
Yep.
Because everybody's going to be at home right around 4 or 5.
More likely to be at home, more likely to be in a better mood. Most of the time when somebody wakes up for their day, again, we're thinking logical, I've got things I've got to do today. But by around 3, I should have already done the things that I feel like I had to do today. Not everybody. Sometimes you got some late night stuff going on, but for the most part, you've gone to the bank, you went to the grocery store, you did the things that you could have used as an excuse when somebody came and saw you earlier. And that's kind of why those hot times are a little bit later in the day. And so one of the things you need to focus on, and we really try to go see all leads during the day, but once about 5 o'clock hits, 5:30 hits, I'm going to see my 50 to 65-year-olds.
Because those are the people that are probably just now getting off of work.
More than likely working. So some of them might be on disability, some of them might just not be working and be home or took early retirement at 62. So I saw a guy yesterday, early retirement at 58. So
you see that 70 to 82, 83 from 11 to 3 o'clock.
That's right. So
hit your younger people after work hours.
And it's not that I don't go to younger folks, because really when I'm plugging mine in, which we're going to go over in another video on how to hit leads properly, but I do still see some folks that are younger. I just really try to say, hey, this is my not home stack. This is my fresh lead stack. It's 5:30. I'm going to find me a couple in their 50s or a couple in their early 60s, because that's another thing to focus on. If I can sit down with a couple in a afternoon environment when they're relaxed
at
5:30, 6 o'clock, I'm closing a very high percentage of those. Just because their mind isn't going, their mind isn't going a million different directions. They can actually focus on what you're talking to them about. So couples, younger folks, 5:30, that's when you want to see them. 5:30 and after, that's just going to be, I've been in this business 8 years now. that's when the majority of business is written in that hot time. So